Okay, welcome back to lesson 1 and 2, review of addition and missing add-ins practice set. And I have everything organized from the practice sets for lesson 1 and 2. I encourage you to do this in your notebook, your math journal. If you run out of room in the math journal, then get an extra sheet of paper. I also encourage you to do these on your own and then come and join me and kind of check your work, okay? So let's begin. I'm gonna get a different color of marker, and you can pause right now and then come back and see all the answers, and that's what I would, that's what I would encourage. So here we go. 5 plus 6, we add these together, equals 11. 6 plus 5, once more, the commutative property of addition still equals 11, even if we have it different order. Here's our identity property of addition. 8 plus 0 is 8. And here we take our add-ins. 4 plus 8, I know, is 12. And then I add 6 to that, and I get the number 18. And this one, 4 plus 5 plus 6, I can say one of two things. I know that 4 plus 6 equals 10, and then 10 plus 5 equals 15. Or you can say 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 6 is 15. But I personally like to, when I see things that come up to the number of 10, it just makes it so much easier in my mind for addition. But you do what works best for you. The next one is a number sentence that they've given us, and it is wrong one. It is the number sentence that they ask is they say Dana ran 5 laps in the morning. She ran 8 laps in the afternoon. How many laps did Dana run in total? So we have 5 in the morning, 8 in the afternoon. This is the number sentence that they want you to create. And we're gonna finish off our number sentence with the number 13. So she ran 13, and we're gonna label it laps. Now, they want you to, using these 2 dice, they want you to show the commutative property of addition. And so we have 2 and a 4, so we say 2 plus 4 equals 6. Now that's our first one. Our next one can be 4 plus 2 equals 6. In letter H, 6 ways to add 1, 3, and 5. So help me out. Here we go. We're going to say 1 plus 3 plus 5. That's the easiest. Then I'm going to say 1 plus 5 plus 3. Then I'm going to start with the number 3. 3 plus 5 plus 1. I can also say 3 plus 1 plus 5. Are we finished? No, we still have 5 where it can be at the beginning. 5 plus 1 plus 3, or 5 plus 3 plus 1. And each one of these are all going to total up to the number 9. So we can do them in any order. They will still always, because of the commutative property of addition, they will always come to the same answer. Now, I love this part. I feel like finding the missing add-ins are kind of like little mysteries or little puzzles for us to solve. And here we have a mystery. 7 plus n, which they've given it a letter, but it has a value, and we just need to find out what this missing number is. So we know that 7 plus this missing number equals 10. Well, I know my math facts. I've been learning my math facts, and this is going to come really handy because I know that 7 plus 3 equals 10. This is why it's so important for you to know your addition and subtraction facts, because then you can solve these mysteries. So 7 plus n equals 10. We know then that n is going to be 3. I love a good mystery solved. Let's try this one. A plus 8 equals 12. This is another one of my very favorite math facts because everything is in even numbers. We know that 8 plus 4 equals 12. And automatically I know A equals 4. Finally, the last part of the practice set for lesson 1, they want you to fill in the blanks, what these terms are. Now, what are these terms? We know that this is an addend plus an addend equals a sum. And once we know that we can go across, but we can also do it this way. So addend plus an addend, 2Ds, equals our sum. And sometimes you may have homework that says find the missing addend, or what addend would you need to make the number, to make this certain number. So knowing the language for these will help you when we do our homework later on. Moving to lesson 2, they talk about it's more about finding missing addends. And here it says 8 plus A plus 2 equals 17. Now, once more, I love it when I have two numbers that I add together and make 10. It just makes my life so much easier. So I look for those. I know that 8 plus 2 equals 10. These two. No, okay, and then that becomes super easy. I know that 10 plus 7 is going to would equal 17. So that lets me know that A equals 7. So fun. Our next one. Let's see if you could solve this without Mrs. Da. Oh, bummer. We're not seeing a lot of 10s, but that won't stop. That won't slow us down. B plus 6 plus 5 equals 12. Once more, I have to think. I can figure out how these are. I know that 6 plus 5, because I know my addition facts, is going to be 11. So something plus 11 equals 12. So what would be that something? You got it. 1 plus 11 equals 12. So B is going to equal 1. I hope that you are working hard. Thank you for joining me. Don't you just love math? And don't you just love addition? I wish you well on your homework. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in a text or an email, or just say, Mrs. Da, I need help. But carry on and good luck with your homework.